Rick, Michonne, Carol, Morgan, and of course, Negan. Who has the best melee weapon to fight off zombies in The Walking Dead? Let's find out today. Today we're going to be talking about the best melee weapons in The Walking Dead to kill walkers with.
The weapon is very important, and how you utilize that weapon, how it fits each individual, if that's the most efficient weapon for themselves, and also how practical it is against a walker as an individual walker or multiple walkers, and also the practicality of how useful this is in this apocalyptic world that we're in now.
Indeed. We need the tools to survive. So which tool is the best? Before we get into each character and their weapons, let's define how do we kill a walker.
I mean, there's only one way to kill a walker, and that's to destroy the brain, either by piercing it or smashing it.
So let's start off with the main man, the man with the plan, Rick, and his hatchet.
Yeah, Rick likes close proximity, he likes getting dirty, likes to get right in there. An axe will definitely take care of business, cutting and taking people out. He doesn't care about being far away from his opponents or from the walkers.
It's useful against one in close combat, but how useful do you think it is in a horde?
And you can do it as quick as you can move your hands. So whatever is within hand reach, in that area, you can go to multiple walkers and take them out. And you can also keep them at bay by, pushing them around because you're in close proximity. When you're swinging an axe, it can get stuck in somebody, but having the handle, you can leverage it out, and it wouldn't take very long to remove it.
Watching Rick, does it seem like he handles the weapon as efficiently as he could be?
He's very efficient with the weapon. He is very comfortable with it, the weight, the size of it. Something big and heavy, it would not be very efficient for him. A good example of that is in season 8 when he had the flaming bat. He was able to utilize it, but he's much more comfortable with his hatchet and having something a little bit smaller.
Next up, we have Michonne, she's rocking the katana, and in the comics, she used to do some fencing. So with the fencing and the sword, that kind of makes a little sense.
One of the nice things about using the sword is that you have the sharp edge, you have a longer handle, you can use that hitting people with the blunt end of it, a little bit longer range weapon, do damage very easily with the right stroke. As far as taking out a single opponent or multiple.
I think there were a few panels in the comics like that where it's like plop, plop, plop. The upkeep of a katana. Do you think that's going to be a harder thing to do in a post-apocalyptic situation?
It is a very well forged weapon. At the same time, you really need to keep that edge sharp.
Now we're going to jump over to Carol, who has the BA trench knife that kind of has like the brass knuckle.
She likes close proximity. It helps you from losing the knife. You're putting your fingers through it. It's great for piercing, it's good for soft tissue areas, pierces the brain and takes people out that way. It's very efficient as a close range weapon. For a horde situation, you're gonna have a lot of people really close to you within arm's length. Just as much as you're able to get to them, they're gonna be able to get a hold of you. So it's not the most ideal weapon in a horde situation. You gotta keep it sharp. It's not as long as a sword. Point of it is very important because you want to pierce the brain. If you can find a sharpening stone, you can carry it with you, that'd be ideal. In this world, it's not always a situation.
Jump over to Morgan, who's using a bow staff. This is our first non-sharp item.
Horde situation is fine as long as you keep them at a wider range area. It takes a little bit more skill, can't cut, so you have to have some strength and power to take out the brain. It's a long distance weapon. Nobody moves really fast, so you're able to manipulate it in time. In this world, he always has the same staff, but in the real world, it's hardwood and it would eventually break. He probably would go through a couple staffs through all this time.
And finally, Negan and the infamous Lucille, which is a bat with barbed wire wrapped around it.
Yeah, Lucille is a very good weapon for him because his background as being a PE coach. Picking up a bat is very comfortable for him. By having barbed wire around it, you can do a little bit more damage. In a horde situation, it's not as long as a staff. It's not going to slice through people like butter. Use it like as a combination, like a short staff. Cleaning that off and be able to still rip flesh and penetrate is very important. So you don't want too much buildup on there. It's wood, so it can break.
Overall, which weapon do you feel is the best fit for the character?
If I had to pick one, I'd probably pick the sword, being an overall well-rounded weapon to have in all situations. Morgan and Carol have the worst weapons.
Got to go ahead and get the bat. Really watched that last scene in Signs quite a bit, and I know how to swing away. Jeff, Where can people find you?
Here at the Inosono Academy or at Stu Stunts Unlimited.
It's your boy, Ify. You can find me at Ify on Twitter and Instagram, IfD's on Twitch, and right here every Friday. Let us know, do you think Michonne has the best weapon in Walking Dead? Do you think that Morgan Carroll had the worst ones? Just comment below, let us know. Also, make sure you come back every Friday for some more fighting show. Like Gamma Ray on all social platforms and subscribe.